Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of arts. And there's just one thing I have to say: I am back. Yes, I took a bit of a recess, a bit of a break. I was out of town, out of Raleigh, going to Williamsburg with some family. We had a good Thanksgiving dinner. The family got together, and you may have heard me mention it before, but my family is a bit crazy. It's not your normal regular family, though none of them really are. And so, yeah, it was quite interesting, but overall it was fairly fun. And now I am back. Today is, hmm, yes, in fact, today is Tuesday. It doesn't really feel like Tuesday, it feels more like a Monday, if I'm being completely honest. I have I have work today, so the stream is gonna be a bit short. It'll only be about maybe an hour, 30 minutes, something like that. But since I'm back today, and since I have to stream earlier, I do in fact want to work on this animation a little bit. I'm redoing one of the characters. I decided to separate the character and put him and separate his different body elements. This is the elf I've been working on. I finished him, but I decided to come back to it and redo him because there were some sizing issues with his model. So that's what I'll be doing, or at least trying to do today. This is something I have to talk about because it still sort of eats at me today. But, like, I thought I found a new job. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest, I thought I found a job so that I could stop working in retail. It was supposed to be a design job with Procter and Gamble. Turns out it was a scam. And like in hindsight, I probably should have picked up on the fact it was a scam. I was just so desperate to finally start working and finally start using my degree that I became a bit short sighted. So, like, it was this scam to where this person wanted me to buy equipment for my job. And what really should have tipped me off was simply the fact that they were so vague. Like, I would ask, who's the vendor? And where is this from? And XYZ. And they said, we'll give you more information once you do this, or we'll give you more information once you do that. So then I decided to call Procter and Gamble, the company that allegedly hired me. I called their support desk and they said, "No, that's a scam. We've been having this problem. I'm sorry that happened to you. You don't have a job with us." And that's how I figured out that those people did not have a job for me. They did not have my best interests at heart. So I decided to destroyed the check that they sent me, and I went about my way. Now I'm still working in retail. I didn't quit my job yet. Like that is a big piece of advice that I'm happy my mother told me is just because you got this new job, don't quit the job you already have. And I'm like, thank you, mom, because over eager me, I probably would have dropped that job in a heartbeat. I don't like working in retail. One of the things that I'm gonna be honest that I don't really like is simply the fact that I'm working so many hours. Like where I'm working now, I work from like 2 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So like after lunch to closing. And don't get me wrong, like I love the fact that I have a job. Like I remember before I even had this job, I'm like complaining, I wish I could find a job. I wish I could find something. Like so I don't regret having work. There are many people out in the world who don't have a job and can't find any sort of employment. So of course I'm thankful and I'm happy. But I will say that Walmart was not my first choice. So it's like and with the industry that I'm working in or that I'm pursuing, animation and design, I need to have my portfolio. I need to constantly show that I'm growing. And so, of course, I'm smart, I'm inquisitive. I can find like a time and a place to work and I can find a way to get the work done, get my job done. But like how do I put my feelings to words? It's like because I'm working so much now, I am afraid that I may have to stop my passion. And I'll tell you right now, like I'm not stopping my passion. Animation is what I love. Graphic design is what I love. I love art, and I'm not gonna give that up. But like my mother says, "Oh, that's just the working world. You're not gonna go part-time." Like that welcome to the working world. That's just how it is. So it's like it kind of feels like I'm almost being forced to do something that is hurting me more than helping me. And of course, I get the intention of what she's trying to say and what she's trying to get to me is that you can't complain about work because work is something that we all have to do. Like, of course, I know that. But like Literally, where I work, nobody works full time. There might be a few people, but for the most part, like I'm practically the only person, especially the only person in my field that is working full time. And of course, jobs need full time workers, but it's like this isn't something that I wanted to do or planned on doing. And I already know I'm not going to be working there forever. So, like, do I put in full time to get full time pay, or do I work part time? And there's like a lot of things running in my mind right now, and I'm conflicted about a lot of stuff. I just don't know what to do. So I guess I'm just telling folks on the internet to maybe not find answers, but to try and find some like common ground, so to speak. Because I'm sure there are many people who are subscribed to me that feel the same way. One of the things I definitely need to work on would have to be my necks. Like, I can draw a neck. It's more so like drawing necks from different angles. Like, that is probably one of the hardest things for me, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Necks are hard for me. Most artists, they're like, oh, hands are so hard, and I can't draw hands. Like, even in college, people were saying, oh, you draw good hands, Moby. I'm like, thank you, I guess. But, like, for me, it's the opposite. Like, necks are hard, and then I can draw some nice legs. It's more so drawing, like, detailed muscular legs. That is what's hard for me. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I could probably just go to like some NSFW artists and look at the way they draw legs and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna learn from this. I'm gonna learn from you guys. Freaking wild, I swear. But like, yeah, if you're having trouble like drawing something or drawing a certain body type or like body area, look at an NSFW artist. Like that's probably the most controversial thing I've ever said. Like look at an NSFW artist, but like that's kind of true. They they draw some good art. They draw some quality art. Even if looking at NSFW is controversial, the one thing you can say is they draw some good quality art. That's one thing you can't really take away from them. I need to work on this shoulder right here. I think I'll figure it out if I actually draw the neck first. Yeah, I have to redo this. Like, I definitely think that the neck is too far back. I think while I was working on this, I think I just did like a rough pass because my lines are. Oh no, I remember now. Like I was playing with the fluid brush, its settings, and I couldn't quite master the brush yet. Then again, the fluid brush is already pretty wonky at times. But like there's been two animate updates, so it definitely looks better now. At least that's my opinion. This is coming along nicely. It definitely looks better, and it can really only get better with some color. So that's one of the good things about art and animation in general is if you have good line art, like as you begin to add more to it and do more with it, it like comes into its own, and it gets better and it gets nicer. Okay, that definitely looks better. I was animating this earlier and the head kept changing sizes. So like I had this inconsistent head I was animating. And it's definitely gonna look better for when I finish. I may have to I'll fix this right now because this is a side profile. It still looks a bit wonky. Okay, that definitely looks better and it looks more I want to say professional. I've sort of just been working on the teaser trailer. I wish I could talk more about the show, but like I haven't really had the chance to brainstorm with it much. I know that's bad. Like you guys are probably looking at me and saying like, "Who is this guy? He talked about making a show." And now it's whatever. Like of course I'm still passionate about this. Like I got to do something for real. Honestly, I have to do something. I have these skills in animation. I have these ideas. I can't just do nothing with it. And so as I continue to stream and continue to make videos, perhaps my skills and abilities will continue to refine and continue to get better. Let's see. So I guess I could talk a little bit about why I want to make the show, specifically how it is. Um, so the reason why I added magic is because magic is this mystical sort of energy, and it's also this foundation of creativity. Like you see it a lot in many media. where magic can do practically anything and bring anything to life. And so that's really what I want to express is people being able to express their creativity and sort of achieve or do things that they want. Though one of the drawbacks of having magic is usually it's like only the royal family has magic or only people trained have magic. In other shows, everyone has like only one type of magic that they can use. Like only this character has fire magic and only that character has water magic. So it's kind of so the way I see it is in many shows and movies and other forms of media, it's like even though magic exists, it's often constrained or people only have one type of magic they can use. So that's really what I want to avoid with my show because in Witches 13 and in this world in general, everyone has magic. Everyone can use magic. It's like it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge, it's common practice. Sure, there might be like groups of people who are stronger or use certain types of magic, but for the most part, anyone can use it. Anyone can use a spell to refuel their car or use a spell to power their phone, go from point A to point B. Like that's commonplace. So I want to make a society about human potential. Like, and a lot of shows and movies that are centered around human potential, it's like shows about human potential, they usually subvert human potential as human potential is only evil or or the only way to get to human potential is to do XYZ. Like with Witches 13, it's more so like human potential is the focus of the show and then the actual plot or story is something else. The actual human potential is the backdrop of the show. It's going to be seen in the background. The story has the main focus, and the main focus is not the human condition, the human condition or human potential. Now let me loop this and see how the animation runs. Let's see here. Oh, that looks much smoother and much better. After I redrew some of it and did a few edits, that definitely looks good and I like how it turned out. And obviously, once I draw the head and the hair and the eyes and stuff like that, it's definitely gonna look better. So that's good. That's one of the reasons why when you're animating, you want to separate the different elements. Like when I was first working on this, I don't know where my head was. I think I was like tired, or perhaps I haven't touched or perhaps I haven't like done animation in a while. So I was just really going off of fumes. So what happened was I was just drawing everything on one layer. And so when it came to me reviewing my animation and looking at it, I ended up seeing, oh, that's a size inconsistency. Oh, that the head is different between that frame and this frame. The hair doesn't look right. The eyes don't look right. And that's why when there are animators, they usually tend to draw different elements on different frames so they can maintain consistency. That is a big reason why they do it. But follies happen and like mistakes happen. That is completely natural, and it is completely normal for a person to mess up and do something by accident. As long as you catch it, and as long as you take the time, spend the time to fix it, go back, do that rework or that rough pass, whatever it may be. In animation, nothing is unsalvageable, and that's what I like. Sure, there may be times where you have to go back or reset or redo something, but for the most part, nothing is unsalvageable. Now, I think I'm going to work on the uh head next. Yeah, I'm working on the head next. Oh yeah, I remember. This was when I was still drawing ovals for heads. Like I know better now and I've gotten better now. It's just like one of the bad habits I sort of gotten into is like whenever I was rough sketching a head, those circles slowly became ovals and that sort of warped how I drew heads and bodies and different things like that. I've definitely gotten better. And actually seeing this right now is sort of sobering, or not sobering, but rather enlightening because it's kind of exciting. It's exciting to see how far I've come, how far I've gone, and how there's still more I need to do. Mm, yeah, I think I'm gonna actually have to like rough this out, like do a short rough sketch because I'm yeah, this is gonna take a while. Like I'm gonna have to redo a bit of this. It's again, it's definitely not unsalvageable. Like when it comes to animation and art in general, nothing is unsalvageable. So for starters, I'm just gonna play with this. I'll probably switch it to maybe 15%. So I guess for the elvish face, elvish, I almost said Elvis. For the face of the elves, I definitely, of course, they need to have pointy ears, but I do want them to have sort of fair and soft faces. Like they look like a gentle and almost otherworldly. I want to say like when you look at an elf, you're gonna be like, "Dang, like that's hot," or like they're very attractive. Yep, looking pretty good. Yeah, this is gonna take me a minute, and I definitely don't want to spend too much time on this because sadly I do have other things to do today. Not in a bad way, but it's like, now that I'm busier, I have more stuff to do, so I have to get better at dedicating my time. And I didn't really have many people tune into the stream, but I do know that, I do have to get my viewership back. And like, what else? I have to get back in the mood because it's like I've been streaming consistently for the past few days, and then I take a week break, and now things go down. But I'm back. I'm fine. Uh, sadly I'm still working on that video, editing that video. But yeah, things are coming along pretty nicely. Slowed down a bit, but still coming along nicely. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry there wasn't much for me to talk about. I'm trying not to speak too freely because I don't know if the people I work with watch my channel or my videos or not. So like I can't gossip too much yet. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. I have my Instagram, Twitter, ArtStation down below. I also have a buy me a coffee if you want to buy me a coffee. And keep in mind that commissions are open if you need me or want me to do a piece of art for you or do an animation. Feel free to ask. Feel free to email me or message me through social media, anything like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.